Hey everybody, this is another video about miniatures for my film, and this one is actually one that I just completed today and shot the only shot that I need for the film today. So it was kind of like a triple whammy because I'm doing this video too. So this originally it was just supposed to be another mansion, and so I thought, how do I make this unique? Well, the first thing I did was I thought, I'm going to try to make a miniature without buying any new materials. I don't want to go out and spend any more money. I just want to use what I have. And if I have to go out and get something, for each thing I get, I'm going to take a jelly bean, a Bean Boozled jelly bean, which I will be doing on here too in a separate video. And so I found this really cool mansion on YouTube, and I thought that I could use it a little bit for inspiration. You know, it was torn down, but a lot of the stuff was actually just my own ideas. So, you know, with this walkway, it was not supposed to crack like this, but the clay was not drying properly in my room. So actually now I have a dehumidifier because it was so bad in here. It to give you guys an idea, it was so bad that I had these candy canes, these mini candy canes, and they turned into like gum basically. Like they turned into a different texture. And then I have the little porch here. That's kind of sloppily done. And then the door, I think the door looks really cool because it looks like a big eye. And I actually found this on Google and I kind of copied it somewhat. And I thought that that would look cool. And like all the stuff, cardboard, cardboard, cardboard. And all this plastic is from like fast food utensil plastic. And then I have a tissue for like old timey curtains. Now I know you're wondering what's with this, and what's with these. Well, as I was thinking about the character, oh yeah, and this is tea. This is actually dried up chamomile tea because I drink a cup of tea every day, and I thought that that would look kind of interesting for fun. You know, I didn't really have a reason for it. I just thought, fuck it. So I thought about this character, and I thought, you know, he's rich, obviously. He has a mansion. That's not a spoiler. What if you were so rich and so weird that you got like this piece of land in the forest? Because this is like in the middle of the forest, this mansion. And then what if you like took out all the trees and stuff like that and it's just grass? But then you have like these fake bushes, fake trees. Like, you know, people could actually do that. Like if you guys, I don't know if you guys like realize that. I realized that myself while I was coming up with the idea. I was like, "Oh yeah, they could actually do that." And so yeah, it's too bad though because these trees really aren't featured very well in the shots because they can't, because then it would show the apartment complex, and so I couldn't film it like that. Like this is how I would like to film it. Can't do that because you have negative space here and there. Can't do this because then it'll look fake. You know, they recommend to film like miniatures like this because then it looks more real, you know. And the color for the house was actually a color from the Sloppy Jesse's restaurant. It's a skin color with bronze and black. And I thought it created like this nice grayish color. So let's go around over here. And this is yellow and red, so it's kind of like an orangey red color. I love the roof though. I really, really love it. I was worried about it. And I'm really sad I didn't get to feature this too, because this would have looked really, really creepy. I mean, this back here, this backyard. In fact, I don't know. I just wish that I could feature this in the movie because it looks so creepy. Like, this is a viewing balcony up here. There's like a curtain and I guess a door or something. I don't know. I was just having fun. And then you have this door, and I modeled that door off of the doors on Epstein Island. The ones that are like painted on and they're not actually doors. I modeled this one after that one. And as you can see, I didn't really add much fake grass back here because you don't really see that if you just film this or this or this, whatever. So I didn't really see a purpose in doing that. And it was really, really hard to glue these trees on. Like, it was a bitch. And then for the trees, it was just a light green color. And then on top of it, I used this barbecue brush. This brush right here. I used the black side. Once you go black, you never go back. And I went like, it's really hard to do because I have a fucking water bottle in my hand. I went like this. And it created this really cool texture that I really liked. And as you can see, I got some rocks from outside to hold this tree up. Otherwise, it would have fallen over. That's what happened with this one. A million times. That's why it looks like someone just bersermed on the model. Because they were not holding up. And I actually had to extend all of this stuff. Originally, it was just to here. So I had to add this, and that part right there. Let me put the brush back. Yeah, guys, look, I didn't make my bed. And as you can see, this is the light. Just switch it on and off. It's not plugged in though. You guys are probably smart enough to figure that out. Hopefully. So yeah, I really, really loved making this model. It only took me like 3 days, 3 or 4 or 5 days to like fully complete this. And I stopped working on this in May. And honestly, like, it was really easy to do. Like, it was so easy that like I should have finished this in May. Like, come on. But yeah, I think this might actually be my favorite model so far. Like, I love the colors. I love the eye. It just, there's so many cool things about it, and it just looks a lot more refined, I guess, even though it still looks sloppy and kind of, all over the place, like with, grass missing and stuff, and this part here not being lower, and, there are some things that I would change, but overall, like, I love this miniature. I did have to buy 2 items to finish this. I had to buy green felt, this material, for the back, because I thought I was going to have to cover it all in grass. Spoiler alert, I didn't even need it, so that was a wasted purchase, and I deserve a double beam for that. And then also, I needed more glue sticks. Glue sticks, you run through them pretty fast when you make these miniatures. I mean, look, oh shit, I just ripped it. This stuff is all held together like by glue sticks. The clay isn't. The clay just sticks on there. like all this stuff, glue stick, glue stick, glue stick, glue stick, glue stick, everything. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with this miniature. I hope that it works well in the film, because that was the whole point of making it. And so that's just another little piece of the puzzle, just another little, like, 0.01% of this movie is complete. And I am proud of it. So anyways, I will also post the other video thing too, where I show like the 360 degrees of the model. And then yeah, I think I have like one or two left. So there's one that needs to be like an apartment complex, but there's two issues. Number one, two characters need to be able to walk into the apartment, or at least walk into frame. Number two, and I was thinking about this, I could actually just use the apartment complex here, where I'm at, for the movie in December when it's like wintry out, because it's like a wintry scene. So those are my options, but it's not really a 1950s looking apartment complex, but then again, you know. So, you tell me, guys, do you think that I should make another miniature for the apartment complex? Because if not, I only have one left, and that would be a very complicated building, which will be like a business place. That will be kind of another issue, because you know what, that is going to be an issue, because in the sequel, oh, I shouldn't have said anything about that, but I don't care. It will be in the sequel, this building, and in that, characters do go in and out of the building, so that'll have to be dealt with. But you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to paint myself into a corner, because I found this really, really cool building on YouTube, and I don't even know what it is, but it's an abandoned building, and it's perfect. It would be the perfect set. I think it got torn down, or it got renovated or something. I don't know. But that's how I've been kind of working on these miniatures, as I've been looking at abandoned places for inspiration. So anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.